Hello and welcome. Now in this video, what we are going to do is we are going to install WordPress on our hosting and domain. Now in some cases, when you purchase hosting, you are going to find that there are companies that will give you hosting that is specifically made for WordPress. And so the process is going to be very easy to get your site installed. And in other cases, you're going to have a more traditional situation. And you're going to get access to something called a control panel or cPanel. But when you have WordPress hosting, it's pretty much going to be as simple as going into your site and then getting into the buttons or the wizard that the company gives you. But it's quite possible that you could have a more traditional situation and you will need to go into the control panel. And that's what we're going to do right now, since that's the more difficult of the two. We are now inside of our hosting control panel, and what we're going to do is we're going to go to an area called Fantastico. And we're going inside of Fantastico because that's where the one-step install is going to be for WordPress. Once we're inside of Fantastico, we're going to find the section for blogs, and we're going to open it up. Then we're going to find the section for WordPress, and we're going to go to that link. What we're going to do is we're going to click this button that says install a new copy, and when it says 4.6 it means WordPress. We're going to go ahead and click that button. Now when we get inside, what we're going to have to do is choose a directory. Now we can choose to put it in the root directory. In other words, we want the WordPress site to take up one entire domain. And so we would then leave this space blank. If we're going to have yourdomain.com and that whole domain is going to be taken by the WordPress site, we're going to leave this blank. But if we want to put WordPress in a subdirectory, we can do that. And in this particular case, that's what we're going to do. So we're going to put in a subdirectory name to actually put our WordPress site in. Right, so we're going to write in test directory because that's the directory where we're going to put our WordPress site, and that's where we're going to be working with it. Now you're going to need to give yourself an administrative name, a password, an email, and this email is going to be the place where WordPress will send all of the email concerning your site. And we're going to give our site a title, and of course you don't have to worry if you don't know what you want to title your website. You'll be able to change it later, and we'll talk about that. And so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and write this information in, and then we're going to click submit. Okay, so Fantastico will give you the information. Now the password here is blurred out. What you're going to do then is you're going to visit your website. You can do that by going to this link under the back end. That's going to take you where you can actually log into your website and start working on it. Okay, you're going to put in your username and password, and then you're going to click login. And once you've done that, then you have installed your WordPress site on your domain or wherever it is that you are going to want to use it for your network marketing business. Now in the next video, we'll start by talking about the things that you'll need to do to turn your site into your home base for your brand. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video. Welcome back. Now in this video, we're going to go through 3 things to make your site instantly unique to brand your business. We are now looking at the outside of our site, and what we're going to do is we're going to go back into the dashboard area. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to change the menus. And we're going to do that by going to the appearance, and we're going to go to this link that says menus. Now you're going to notice that our site has 4 topics across the top menu. And what we want to do is we want to customize that. We want to change that to something that our team is going to find more approachable. So as we're inside of the menu area, what we're going to do is we're going to change some of these categories. So for example, we're going to change this from about to about Team Victory. We're going to change the blog category to the Team Victory Diaries or journal. And we're going to change the contact information, and we're actually going to remove this, and we'll talk about this a little bit more as we get to that section about our contact page. We're going to add in a custom link instead. And so we're going to create a custom link, and we're going to place that in the menu. So So once we've done that, we're going to click Add to Menu. And we're actually going to move this up. Once we've done that, then we're going to click Save Menu. And then we'll go back and take a look and see what our menu looks like now. And you'll see now that we have fully customized our menu. We now want to customize what our team sees when they come to our site. So we're going to go to the Customize button. We're going to go to the Header Media. And you're going to notice a couple of things here. Now, this header media is actually going to be this image. And we can change this image. So we can change this to something else. Now, the thing that we want to recognize is that the image needs to be of a certain size. It needs to be 2000 by 1200 pixels. However, we can go one step further and we can actually add a video. And it can be something that really reflects who our team is. It can be a video of our team or something that we have done where we have actually been celebrating some of the victories that we've had, or a live event, or something that we want people to see when they come to the site. So we're just going to go to YouTube and get a URL. And we can find any URL. We can grab the link address. And we can come back and actually add that URL in this section. Once we have it there, then we click Save and Publish. And now this will be the image of this video that people will see when they actually come to the site. So while the video is loading, it's going to show the header image. So this is a great way for us to customize our site right away. Now the third area that we can actually go and customize our site is going to be in the categories area. And one of the things you're going to notice is that there's going to be one general category that all of our posts are going to go into. And so what we want to do right away is we want to rename that uncategorized area to something that is recognizable to us. So we're going to call that Team Victory. So that the default category for all of our posts are going to be Team Victory. We go back to categories, and of course we can definitely add more categories, but we've changed this from uncategorized now to Team Victory. And so we'll see the same thing if we go to the settings area and we go to the writing tab. And we'll notice that the default post category is going to be Team Victory. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video.